Hey everyone, Sarah Peck here, and this is the Startup Pregnant Podcast. Mother's Day. This episode goes out to everybody, and I really mean everybody, on Mother's Day. Welcome to the Startup Pregnant Podcast, where we talk to creative leaders about what it means to be an entrepreneur and a parent. I'm your host, Sarah K. Peck. Before we get started today, I want to tell you all about the mastermind that we're putting together for the Startup Pregnant community. One of the things that has changed my life the most, this is Sarah talking, my personal life, is being part of communities of women and entrepreneurs where we get to go really deep. People who hold me accountable, that laugh with me when things go crazy wrong, that cheer on my successes, that feel how painful it is when things don't work, and know how much time and energy it takes to really, really make beautiful work in the world. Community makes all the difference. So at Startup Pregnant, we are launching a mastermind program for Startup Pregnant listeners, for Startup Pregnant women. Women who are interested in going deeper around questions about parenting, about motherhood, and about leadership in both business and life. We're launching a small, private beta version of the mastermind this summer in June 2018. And if you would like to apply to join the mastermind, go to startuppregnant.com/mastermind so that you can get on the list. And when you put your name on the list, I will send you more details about how the program works and what we're looking for and how to apply. So that link again is startuppregnant.com on our website /mastermind. You can also find it in our main navigation. So go put your name on the list so that you can get more details and apply if this is something that sounds right for you. As always, hit subscribe wherever you listen to podcasts. And if you have a minute to leave us a review, we would love that. If you need any of the show notes from the show, head to startuppregnant.com. Mother's Day is a day where we celebrate the millions of hours of work that parents, especially women, so much by women, all of those hours of work that it takes to take care of, to grow, to raise, to provide for, to nurture a new life. This Mother's Day, I want to say that raising kids is hard. And being a parent is one of the biggest and messiest and strangest things that I've done. And I have done a lot of different things. The unparalleled demand on your time, the constant nonstop-ness of it all. It's overwhelming, and it's something that forces me to re-examine so much of myself on the regular. And even to rethink how we set up parenting structures and support structures and social structures in the first place. But I just want to take a moment and give gratitude to all of the mamas and all of the styles and types of motherhood there are. Even and especially to those that can't have kids and to those that don't want kids and to the people that provide mothering that don't come in the form of what we think a mother might look like. To all the single moms doing this alone, holy moly, I salute you. To the foster mamas and the adoptive mamas, thank you for taking care of so many kids. To the women who want kids or who have always wanted kids, but the biological unfairness of it all made you or your partner or not having a partner or not having the financial means or any other facet of it, make it not possible for you to have children in this lifetime. We honor you and your desire. To the aunties and the stepmoms and the grandmothers and the widening circle of parents that provide guidance and support to young kids. To the people who step in and raise kids when they weren't expecting to. To the teachers and the educators and the daycare providers and the nannies and the au pairs and all of the people that love on our kids. To the moms who mess up, who don't know, who think that they're bad at being mothers. You're still a mama, whatever form you come in. to the parents who give up their children, and how hard it is to speak truth to this, to know that you struggle with having kids and there isn't an open and honest conversation about how life-changingly hard this is and how this might not be right for everyone. It might not be possible. To you, Mama, if you're listening, in whatever form you're in, whether it's lying on the floor or trying to wrangle a kid into a stroller or dealing with bad news at the doctor's office. To our own mamas, if we had them, and to the people that provided for us along the way. Whoever and however it was cobbled together to bring us into the world. To those that wished and longed for a mom, or those that miss their moms, whose moms are gone, who cry on days like Mother's Day. And to the mothering instinct that lies within all of us, in men, in women, across genders, alike. Because taking care of people and nourishing others is not a women-only trait. It is a thread that lies within humanity, within a feminine energy or quality, but that lies within all of us. To the friends of mine that got up early to take my kid during an emergency, to the aunties and the uncles, to the men that love fiercely on their kids, to the hug of the crossing guard who lost her own son, and she tells me every day to squeeze my kid tight. And to the part of you that, regardless of whether or not you have a uterus, knows how to love and provide for another human being. To all of you moms, to the mothering energy that lies within each of us, here is to the powerful process of life and death, and to the absolutely nutty and crazy journey that is trying to help raise another human being. All right, everyone, just a reminder that if you want to learn more about the mastermind we're putting together for Startup Pregnant, it's an amazing community support space for women to connect with each other about entrepreneurship and parenting. We're doing the beta round this summer, so you can find out a lot more about the program over on our website, startuppregnant.com/mastermind. Get your name on the list so that I can send you information about it, because we're putting together a small pilot group for a group of women this summer. We would love to have you there. And one more ask, if you are listening to this and you are enjoying all of these episodes, we are looking for more sponsors for the episodes. In particular, we are doing a campaign for listener-backed radio, which means you listening. If you want to contribute $5 or $10 a month because this podcast is meaningful and worth it to you, that actually makes a huge difference for us. We're doing a big campaign right now to keep going with all of our mini episodes, and we can't do it without you. We've got costs to cover and editors to pay for and a whole bunch of things that it takes to make this work. So this has been an experiment, the entire Startup Pregnant project. And if you want to see it keep going and you want it to keep growing, we would love your support. Every dollar helps in these early days, as you know, as a founder and as a business owner and as a mom. So if you've got any spare change and you want to contribute a cup of coffee our way, head to patreon.com/startuppregnant. The link will be in the show notes, as always. And it means a tremendous amount to us to have the support of so many of you already. We're trying to reach our goal to keep the mini episodes going. So go donate a cup of coffee, and thank you in advance from the bottom of my heart, because I love having these conversations and being able to bring this work into the world. Thank you so much for being a listener of the show. A few more things before we end this episode. First, if you know of a woman or a friend that would benefit from this show, send them a link to our website at startuppregnant.com. So many of you have already reached out and shared your stories, what this podcast is doing for you. And for that, I am so grateful. So if you know of somebody that would love to listen in, or you think that these stories would really hit it home for somebody, feel free to send it along. Second, if you've got a story that you need to share or tell, head over to startuppregnant.com and send us a note. We have had so much reader mail already, and your stories mean the world to us.
We are proudly listener sponsored, so if you want to sponsor the show and hear more episodes, head over to our Patreon page and you can buy us a cup of coffee, or 2 or 3. We'll take many cups of coffee. If you want any of the show notes or links from this particular episode, all of the references and tools and tips that we talk about are always posted on startuppregnant.com. Thanks so much for listening, and I will see you on the next episode.